Oftentimes in life, we are told that comparing apples and oranges is like comparing two things that don't quite exactly fit in the same category. Well, today on the Vodkast, we're going to dig into both of these and find out if there's any truth to that. Stick around. Greetings and welcome back to another episode of the Vodkast. I'm your host, as always, Jason Oliveira. With us today is an apple and an orange. This is a giant apple, by the way. I don't know if you guys can look at this is an average orange size. That's a big fucking apple. Anywho, there's this age-old adage that goes, that's like comparing apples to oranges. You've heard it, I'm sure. Like comparing to Beastie Boys to Bon Jovi. They're two categories. Yes, they're both music, but you can't do it. Who's the better band? You cannot do that. That's not fair to either one of them. I love both of them equally, and I don't think that either of them deserve that kind of pressure. But what is it about the apple and the orange that is so different? Let's bust into these today, find out what the real differences is, or find out if maybe they're a little bit closer than we thought. What do you say? Yeah! I thought you would. Now, most of us have had an apple. Most of us have had an orange in our life. Maybe some of us haven't. But this is a citrus fruit, and this is something else. I don't know what you call these, but it grows on a tree. I think these grow on a tree. Yeah, I'm sure there's orange trees out there. There's lemon trees, so there's got to be an orange tree, which probably means there's a grapefruit tree, which means a grapefruit tree has got to be much bigger than an orange tree, because grapefruits are way bigger. Could you imagine that? Just seeing tons of grapefruits? I've never seen a grapefruit tree. Have you seen a grapefruit tree? Let me know in the comments below. Let's talk about it. I'm going to bust into the orange first today. Why? Because here's the thing. I haven't had a lot of time to record lately, so we're recording this at night, which is a very rare time for me to record. I used to do it for the Road to 40 all the time, but I just haven't had the time to do night recordings. I'm doing mostly day stuff now. Where do we start here, though? Do I start with the apple? Do I start with the orange? I really don't know where to begin. I think I'm going to start with the orange. This thing's a mess. It's only been in here a day. So, okay, whoa. Before we really get into this, let's start right here. As we start delving into this, let's take a look at this right from the start. One of these is a fruit that you can peel, but you don't have to. The other one, you probably don't have to peel either. However, I would highly recommend it. So, let's see. We're going to not peel the apple. We're going to obviously peel the orange because I don't want to eat the rinds. I don't know if that's safe. Can you eat orange rinds? I don't imagine it would kill you. Maybe it would. It's like arsenic. There's another thing. Okay, so inside of an apple are apple seeds. Apple seeds are fine if you eat 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 7 or 10. But when you start getting up in apple seed quantity, you're going to get sick and you could die. It's arsenic poisoning. The orange doesn't do that. The orange would never think of hurting you in such a way. So let's try it first. This might take a minute. Roll the music. Oh, yeah. Take it all off, orange. I don't know about this orange. I'm starting to get a little bit concerned. That bruising on the bottom is very concerning, especially due to the fact that I've only owned this orange for a day. It's a weird thing to say, huh? Owning an orange. Do you own an orange? Do you own multiple orange? Do you have an orange farm? This is not cooperating whatsoever. I mean, I've peeled quite a few oranges in my day. I don't eat a lot of oranges, not because of the sugar, but because of the fact that I don't want to do this. I just want to bust into something and eat it. I don't want to have to deal with the whole process. All right, this is juicy as hell. There's something wrong with this, but I'm going to eat it anyway. Okay, so now we're going to move over to the flavor category and also the texture and appearance. This is obviously a very loosey-goosey fruit. It's blah, 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 blah. This one is like this involves a little bit of chewing. This you could kind of just mush between your teeth or mouth, whatever is in your mouth. I don't know what you have in your mouth, but I got a tongue and teeth. Not many, but some. Here we go. All right, so my first impression of an orange is great. I love oranges. I think they're really fantastic. I didn't grow up. I lived in Apopka, Florida at Yogi Bear Campground when I was a kid. I got a really good story about that. If I remember, I'll tell you later. If not, remind me in the comments below and I'll type it in. Every time I've gone to Florida and gotten oranges, they're so good. This is a pretty good orange. I would say this is about a 7 on the scale of oranges. Delicious. So what's the difference here? What's the major differences that you cannot compare an apple to an orange? Let's cut into this and find out. I suppose we'll just slice this like a pie, like you'd cut any apple. I'm going to eat it like the cool guy, though. In a previous video where chocolate fruit salad, check it out, just came out well. For me, it was just today, but for you, it was probably like I don't know, weeks ago, months ago. I'm so lost at this point. I've been, scheduling everything because I have a lot of things going on this summer, a lot of personal stuff that's going to take me away from filming. So I wanted to make sure you guys had a full summer of content. So you guys will be watching this well into August before I don't have anything to show you guys. And hopefully at this rate, oh man, that was fucking ninja fast. My knees went together like. So let's take a look at the apple. The apple can be peeled. I prefer it peeled. You just peel off the skin of it. It's a very dense, thick fruit compared to this, which is a very gelatinous, sloppy, floppy fruit. However, both of them have a very interesting and unique quality and flavor. It is kind of, I guess, like comparing apples to orange, and I think we're trying to figure it out here. Let's try the apple and see what we think of it. Down the motherfucking hatch. All right, this is a cosmic apple. I'm not really saying it's cosmically totally awesome, dude. This is a cosmic apple. Never had a cosmic apple before. It's one of the best apples I've ever had. Everything about this, I love it. It's sweet, it's crunchy in the right way, and it makes me feel like home. Okay, let's do a little side by side so you guys can see. Hopefully I can get that to focus. Apple, orange. This is a very wet fruit. This seems a little bit drier. Of course, it's not wet, but it's oh my God, what is wrong with my voice today? Let's try them together and see how that works. I've never done that before. Have any of you ever done that, you freaks? Probably not. I don't think so. I mean, I haven't. Maybe you have. Maybe you're a weirdo. You're not a weirdo. We love you on the Vodkast. I didn't mean that. I wish this orange was a little better orange. It's not a very good orange. Not the worst orange I've ever had. But maybe we should be comparing apples and oranges because that combination was kind of interesting. It created a small, very lightly flavored, very, very simply flavored combination of fruit. It's like a fruit salad in my mouth. It's like my mouth is doing the work of what a chef should do to make this for me. But I don't have a chef on staff. Unless you guys want to start paying for a chef. If I get a chef on staff, damn, these videos would be crazy. Now, I know this isn't supposed to be a review and demo, but this apple was really good. If you find yourself at the store and see cosmic apples, they're very different. You should definitely give them a whirl. These oranges, not so good. I mean, I've only had it sitting here a day. I don't feel like it should have gone that bad, but let's think about this for a minute. The whole reason for this video is why do people compare apples and oranges? Two orange. You can't. Wait a minute. What's it? How did it go? The whole point of this video is to understand why you cannot compare apples and oranges. Now, they are both fruit. However, the comparisons really stop there. This is a juicy fruit. This is a nice, dense thing. You could keep it in your pocket. This could be a meal. You could throw a slice of cheese in there if you're into that sort of thing. The orange, on the other hand, I don't think I'd carry around in my pocket all day. It could squeeze and create some orange juice, and then everybody's going to think you pissed yourself, or even worse. And because of that, I think I understand now why you cannot compare apples and oranges. They are definitely two worlds. All things considered, I would consider this video a success. We've finally discovered why you cannot compare apples and oranges. And because of that, we've also learned a little bit about ourselves. There is a cornucopia of people in the world. The world is filled with things you can't compare, and people are definitely one of those. Every person is their own person, and trying to compare one person to another person is kind of like comparing apples to oranges. Well, that about wraps it up today for us. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'll be back in like 2 to 3 days at most with a brand new video. But if you guys are loving the content I am creating as much as I love creating the content that you guys are watching, you should consider liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and of course, hit the little bell icon if you want to know every time I put out a new video. Don't forget to make somebody smile today and make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today tomorrow. Let's make the world spin a little bit happier and a little bit wackier together. Let's sing and dance in the sun and in the rain as one, my brothers and sisters. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it, because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love, and never let your inner child die. Take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and take care of those around you who cannot take care of themselves, for they are the ones that need it the most. And if no one has told you today that they love you, that's a shame. But the Vodkast loves you very much, just the way you are. All right, guys, I'm Jason Oliveira. This is the Vodkast? I don't know. You guys take care, and I'll see you a bit further on down the road. Take care, my friends.
Don't go to sleep with a catch it in your pocket.